You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
It's the first ball of the match here between Dallas Giants and Michigan Cricket Stars. A dot ball to start here for the Dallas Giants team. It is Rizwan Cheema, the captain, on strike. He faced the first ball over here. Of course, they won the toss, elected to bat. And they've played 4 games, won 3, lost 1. And Dallas Giants, of course, it's a new franchise and they are coming in. They've lost a couple of games, but it's a long season ahead, and now here at the Musa Cricket Stadium they would want to start on a winning note on this Labor Day weekend. Second ball of the over coming up here from the Pearland end. This is the back of length ball, flicked away nicely by Rizwan. He's off the mark over here. This one goes towards deep square leg for a single. So we have the left-handed batter on strike now for Michigan Cricket Stars. Michigan Cricket Stars, they're a good team. They've got the complete package, a well-balanced unit. Dallas Xforia Giants, that's the name of the new franchise. It's a second franchise from Dallas in this edition of the minor league. Of course, we have the Dallas Mustangs, a very good unit. They've been part of the minor league since the beginning. So 2 franchisees from Dallas. This is the new one, Dallas Xforia Giants, led by Harmeet Singh. Harmeet Singh, of course, used to play for the Seattle team until last year. As we see the third ball coming up, the left-handed batter Nasir on strike. They get a quick single towards mid-off. So both the batters are off the mark now. And it's 2 for no loss, Michigan Cricket Stars after 3 balls. This is the first over on, of course. Praneeth Raj is the new ball bowler for the Dallas Giants team. Siddhantam Praneeth Raj. He's coming in right arm over from the Pearland end, and it's Rizwan Cheema on strike. This is short flicked away again towards the deep square leg region for a single. So the rotation of strike in the first over, left-hand, right-hand combination, always an advantage for any team if you have a top order batter who's a left-hander, and that always helps any team when you rotate strike. As we see 3 runs on the board for Michigan Cricket Stars. First 4 balls of the over. It's been a good start. And it's Nasir back on strike. He's faced 1 ball and he's got 1 run. He's off the mark. Ali Nasir and Rizwan Cheema, the 2 openers for Michigan Cricket Stars. Praneeth Raj coming right arm over, angled away from the left-handed batter. He steered it away towards backward point. It's a dot ball. Good ball that by Praneeth Raj. And so 3 runs on the board. Last ball of the first over coming up. And we have the left-handed Ali Nasir on strike. So we have the final ball of the first over. It's Praneeth Raj, right arm over, Ali Nasir on strike. This time he tried to play the pull shot, again angled across the left-handed batter. 2 dot balls to finish the first. 1 done, Michigan Cricket Stars, 3 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we have the first ball of the second over. I believe it will be the left-arm spinner Prasad Patil who will be bowling from the Macy Ranch end inside the power play. Good start by Praneeth Raj in the first over. Just 3 runs given in the first over. And it will be Prasad Patil who will be coming left-arm around diagonal through the umpire from the Macy Ranch end. The 2 fielders out, deep mid-wicket and long on. We have Ramiz Raja, the local Houston player, at long on. First ball of the second over. The quicker one, the arm ball. Dot ball to start. A good ball this by Prasad Patil. Second ball coming up, Prasad Patil coming left arm around. It's Rizwan Cheema on strike. This time it's flighted and Rizwan has played the big shot. It's gone over the head of mid-off. It's gone all the way towards the long off boundary for 6. A glorious shot by Rizwan Cheema. That's the first 6 of the match and the perfect start for him and his team. Good to see this. This one was flighted. Let's take a look at the replay. You see this ball was flighted and Rizwan using the long handle, playing it over the head of mid-off all the way for 6 over long off. Beautifully done. First 6 of the match, 9 runs on the board. And that's the challenge at times when you start with a spinner inside the power play. Prasad Patil, of course, an experienced campaigner. He's the wild card in this team for this game, and I'm sure he'll come back here. He's bowling to Rizwan Cheema. That's short, and this time it was the quicker one. Appeal for leg before, and not out, says the umpire, and rightly so, because it was clearly going down the leg side with the angle. If the replay comes up, we can take a look. Here you go. It was the arm ball from Prasad, and clearly going down the leg side. You can see all three stumps. Good call by the umpire there, Myron James. A very good umpire from Houston. Good decision that. Prasad to continue from the Macy Ranch end, as we are seeing mid-wicket taken out, gone towards square leg. So there is a deep mid-wicket in place and no one in the mid-wicket region inside the circle. Prasad coming left arm around. It's Rizwan on strike. Again, this is flighted. Tried to play the big shot. It's gone exactly where the fielder has been positioned, at square leg. So this is a good call by Harmeet. He knew exactly where Rizwan is targeting. He's targeting the leg side with that ball coming into him. At least that's what has been the scenario on the last two balls. It's a good contest on over here. It's 1.4 overs, 9 for no loss, Michigan Cricket Stars. Prasad bowling the fifth ball of this over from the Macy Ranch end. This time outside the off stump, and he slashed it over the head of point. It's going towards the backward point boundary for 4. Rizwan Cheema timing the ball to perfection. He got the room to open up his arms. Exactly what he did. Played it over the circle on the offside, and 4 runs all the way. Let's take a look at the replay here. This time Prasad kept it outside the off stump, and Rizwan showing his timing, power and class, hitting it over the head of point towards the backward point boundary for 4. Of course, Prasad is not having his own jersey, which is why the name on his jerseys is not his own. But it's Prasad Patil to continue here. He's given away 10 runs in the first 5 balls. Final ball of the over coming up. Rizwan on strike, batting on 12. That's the quicker one, defended back to the bowler. 2 overs done, Michigan Cricket Stars, 13 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Alright, so 2 overs, 13 for no loss. And we have a change in bowling from the Pearland end. It's another spinner coming in to the left-handed batter. He's played it towards covers. It's a dot ball. It's Akhilesh Bodugam. So it's Akhilesh here who's come into the attack. And a dot ball to start here for Akhilesh. He's coming right arm around to the left-handed batter from the Pearland end. And back-to-back spinners inside the power play. Ali Nasir on strike. This time he's picked it up beautifully towards the deep mid-wicket region. It's gone for 4. Beautifully timed that by Ali Nasir. He played the flick shot to perfection, bisecting the gap between deep mid-wicket and long on. And that's a glorious shot all the way for 4. He gets his first boundary. Nicely done that by Ali Nasir. Let's take a look at the replay. Akhilesh came right arm around. It was on the middle stump, flicked away beautifully. And he picked up the vacant region towards deep mid-wicket, away from the fielders at long on and deep mid-wicket. Next ball, Akhilesh to Ali Nasir here. And this is flicked away again. It was on the leg stump. Gone towards short fine. So the first 3 balls have resulted in 5 runs. There has been 1 wide, of course, which is why it's been 5 runs. There's been 1 boundary and 1 extra run. That's the wide ball. Akhilesh to continue. He's bowling to Ali Nasir. This time well bowled back to the bowler. Good ball that by Akhilesh. It was a good length ball and nicely done, not giving any pace to work with, and played back to the bowler. Akhilesh to Ali Nasir, dancing down the track, and this time he's played it back past the bowler. It's going towards the boundary, but a good stop by the fielder at long on, keeping it to just a single. Nicely done by the fielder. I believe it was deflected from the fielder at mid-off and it went towards long on. So it's just a single here, and it's 6 runs of the first 5 balls in this over. It's been a good over inside the power play by the spinner Akhilesh. He would want to finish strong. Rizwan Cheema is on strike now. He's batting on 12 of 9 balls. As we see the field being adjusted for the right-handed batter. There is a long on in place and there is a fielder at deep mid-wicket. He's got a square leg, short fine, short third, backward point. He's got a fielder in the at the conventional point region, covers and mid-off. Akhilesh with the final ball. Rizwan on strike. Played off the back foot straight to backward point. That's the end of the third over. After 3, Michigan 19 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we have a change in bowling now again from the Messi Ranch end. It will be Praneeth Raj who is coming into the attack from the Messi Ranch end. And 3 overs, 19 runs on the board for Michigan. Rizwan on 12 of 10. Ali Nasir 6 of 8 balls. Ali on strike. As Praneeth Raj to continue here. The 2 fielders outside for him. He's got a fielder at sweeper cover and he's got a fielder at deep backward square outside the circle. Praneeth Raj here. This is short. It's pulled away exactly towards the fielder at deep backward square. And it'll be a single, which means the right-handed Rizwan Cheema is back on strike. Rizwan, of course, one of the original players who played with Smart Choice back a few years back. So he's got good memories here of the Musa Cricket Stadium. And he was very happy to be back here to play. And he would like to take advantage of this beautiful cricket wicket, is what he said during the toss. And so far he started well. He's batting on 12 of 10 balls. Rizwan, the captain, leading from the front for his team. The current run rate 6.32. We are in the 4th over here. 20 for no loss Michigan. As Praneeth Raj is coming in from the Messi Ranch end. Praneeth to Rizwan. This is short and it's pulled away beautifully. It's going towards the deep mid-wicket boundary for 4. Rizwan was almost waiting on the back foot, expecting the short ball. And again, placing it to perfection away from the fielder at mid-wicket. It's gone towards the deep mid-wicket boundary for 4. Let's take a look at the replay over here. Let's see that Rizwan was waiting on the back foot and just pulled it away beautifully in the vacant region towards deep mid-wicket. The long-on fielder had no chance there. Rizwan is looking really good over here. He's raced on to 16 now of just 11 balls. Michigan 24 for no loss. We are in the 4th over here as Praneeth continues from the Messi Ranch end. It's Rizwan on strike. This time again angled into the right-handed batter. A quick single towards square leg. Flicked away and a nice single. So the left-handed Ali is back on strike. Left-hand, right-hand combination. Always an advantage for any batting team. And if you can rotate the strike frequently, that is like icing on the cake, because which means the fielders and the bowlers, they have to again alter their plans for every batter. So the left-handed Ali Nasir is back on strike. Ali is on 7 of 9 balls and it will be Praneeth Raj to continue here from the Macy Ranch end. This time it's straight to mid-wicket. That's a wicket over here. Praneeth Raj gets the first wicket for his team. It was a ball on the stumps. Ali Nasir tried to pick it over mid-wicket. Not quite getting the elevation that he was wanting as he tries to repeat the shot. He was playing the flick shot. Not quite getting it, and a simple catch to the fielder at mid-wicket. The first wicket goes down over here. Let's take a look at the replay. Praneeth Raj coming right arm over to the left-handed batter Ali Nasir. The short ball tried to play the flick shot straight to mid-wicket inside the circle. So Michigan lose their first wicket. We'll be back in a few seconds. So we have the number 3 batter walking in here for Michigan. It's Waqas Salim, who's walked in at number 3, the left-handed batter. Waqas Salim, he'll be getting ready to face his first ball. So a left-handed batter replacing another left-handed batter. And looks like we have a change in field now. The 2 fielders outside, we're going to have a third man in place, and we have a fielder at deep square leg, deep backward square. Praneeth Raj to continue. He's got a wicket. He's in his second over. He's bowling his first ball to Waqas Salim. Appeal for leg before, not out, says the umpire. Of course, a right arm over bowler angling the ball into the left-handed batter, clearly pitching outside leg that ball. But good ball, good comeback by Praneeth here. He's picked up a wicket. He's in his second over, given away only 9 runs. And he's looking good here and delivering for his team nicely. So we have the final ball of the 4th over coming up here. It is 25 for 1 for Michigan. They won the toss, elected to bat. Their captain Rizwan looking good. Is batting on 17. Waqas getting ready to face his second ball. This time it's steered away over the head of point. It's going towards the offside boundary and not quite reaching the fence. A couple of runs nevertheless. Waqas is off the mark with that shot. 2 to finish the 4th. 4 done, and Michigan 27 for 1. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
And we have the captain for Dallas Giants, Harmeet Singh, coming into the attack here from the Pearland end. Harmeet, of course, he had a good campaign in the Major League edition. He was part of the Major League edition. And he was the captain for Seattle when they won the minor league championship last year. So he's got all the experience. And he, of course, was part of the domestic circuit back in India. So here we have Harmeet Singh, who's going to bowl from the Pearland end inside the power play to the opposition captain Rizwan Cheema. And Harmeet's got a long on in place. This is steered away towards short fine, flicked away in fact for a single. So we have the left-handed Waqas, who's on strike now. And we have a change in field for the left-handed batter, as we see a fielder going back towards deep mid-wicket on the leg side, and we have a fielder at long on. Those are the two fielders outside the circle. On the offside there is mid-off, there is covers, and there's a fielder at short third, backward point and conventional point. Harmeet Singh from the Peerland end to Waqas. This time Waqas plays the cover drive. This is going away from the fielder at mid-off who gives the chase, but I don't think he was able to stop that ball. That's 4 runs all the way. A good shot by Waqas Salim. He gets his first boundary. Let's take a look at the replay. This was outside the off stump from Harmeet Singh, and Waqas played the cover drive to perfection away from the fielder at covers and mid-off, and the fielder at mid-off tried to stop the ball but not quite making it. So 4 runs here for Waqas. He gets his first boundary, and it's Harmeet Singh to Waqas. This time it's cut away off the back foot, bisecting the gap beautifully between short third and backward point. That's gone for 4 back-to-back boundaries here for Waqas Salim, and this is nicely done. We'll take a look at the replay when it comes up over here. There was the quicker one here from Harmeet Singh. It was outside the off stump, and he played the cut shot to perfection away from the fielder at short third and backward point, bisecting the gap to perfection. Back-to-back boundaries here for Waqas Salim, and it's 36 for 1 Michigan. And now Harmeet Singh is going to come left arm around to the left-handed batter. This time it's cut away towards short third, a dot ball over here. It was the quicker one again. So we have the final ball of the over coming up, I believe, from Harmeet Singh. In fact, it's just been 4 balls, so there are 2 more balls to go. Harmeet to Waqas Salim. This time it's flighted and it's played nicely towards long on for a single by the batter. 10 runs of the first 5 balls. Final ball of the 5th over coming up. It's 37 for 1. And it will be Rizwan Cheema back on strike to face the final ball. So we have Harmeet Singh left arm around to Rizwan Cheema. The arm ball, that's a wicket. I should be. Yes, that's leg before, says the umpire. It was a very good ball by Harmeet Singh. It looked right in front. He gets the opposition captain Rizwan Cheema for 18. And what a ball this one by Harmeet, and what a comeback. After being hit for a couple of boundaries, he picks up the big wicket of Rizwan Cheema and justifies his call of bringing himself on inside the power play. Let's take a look at the replay here. If you take a look at the replay, Rizwan Cheema, this is not quite a good angle to better understand the leg before. And we'll see this angle now as Harmeet Singh in the replay. He's coming left arm around and right in front of the stumps. And out, says the umpire. A good decision. That's a wicket here. So 5 done. Michigan 37 for 2. We'll be back in a few seconds. Yeah, that's the replay again. It was right in front of the stumps. A good ball that by Harmeet Singh to Rizwan Cheema, the arm ball. 5 overs gone. Michigan 37 for 2, and it will be Akhilesh now who will be coming right arm around, and he'll be bowling from the Macy Ranch end. So we have Akhilesh here, who's going to continue after a short break. And it will be Akhilesh from the Messi Ranch, and he's bowling to the left-handed batter. Well bowled by Akhilesh. Dot ball to start the final over of the power play here. He's got a fielder at long off, and he's got a fielder at deep square leg. Those are the deep mid wicket. Those are the two fielders outside the circle. 5 more balls to go in the power play here. This is flicked away nicely towards deep square leg for a single by the left-handed batter, Waqas. So we have the new batter who's now getting ready to face his first ball. It's Raza Dar, who's actually getting ready to face his first ball. Raza Ali Dar. He's coming at number 4 for his team. Raza Ali Dar is a good campaigner, and his team would want all his experience to come in, and they would want a partnership here to go ahead and put up a good score on the board after winning the toss and batting first. This time Akhilesh bowls the fuller ball. This is played towards long on, and good fielding that by the fielder at long on, keeping it to just a single. Nicely done that. By Akarshit, who was the fielder at long on for the right-handed batter, and now he's at long off, the same position, but because it's a left-handed batter, it is long off. Akhilesh coming right arm around to the left-handed batter, and this time it's an appeal for leg before. Not out, says the umpire. Well bowled. We'll take a look at the replay. It's interesting, this one. We'll have to see what happened over there as the batter missed that ball. Not quite, we won't understand from this angle. We'll have to see the other angle here for the replay. But we'll see that later on as we have the next ball coming up. It's Akhilesh to Waqas. He's batting on 12 of 9 balls. Akhilesh coming right arm around. This is flicked away for a single on the leg side towards mid-wicket. So we have the right-handed Raza back on strike. Let's take a look at the replay on the previous ball. That was well bowled. Looks like it was going down the leg side. Pretty close though, but a good call in the end by the umpire Myron. We have Raza on strike. 40 for 2. Final ball of the power play coming up. Akhilesh coming right arm over from the Messi Ranch end. This time, well, he tried to play the big shot. Got an outside edge. It's going towards the boundary, but not quite going, and in the end it's just a single. Very nicely done by the fielder, but they do get an extra run off the overthrow. Couple of runs to finish the power play. 6 gone, 42 for 2 Michigan. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco,
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Alright, so the power play is done and we have Prasad Patil who's back into the attack now from the Pearland end. Left arm spinner himself. 1 over for 10 runs. He bowled inside the power play. His first over. It's 42 for 2 Michigan Cricket Stars. And Waqas Salim batting on 13 of 10 balls. Raza Dar batting on 3 of 2 balls. We're just waiting as Raza wants a helmet. So he's sending his floppy hat back. That's where we had the delay. As Raza is at the non-striker's end. So he's going back towards the umpire to get ready for the next ball, which will be the first ball after the power play. Prasad coming left arm over to the left-handed batter, and he's got the conventional 5. In fact, he's coming left arm around to the left-handed batter. He's got the conventional 5 fielders outside the circle. He's got extra cover, long on, long off, deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. First ball after the power play. This time he's flicked it on the leg side for a single. Waqas has, and he gets a single, so it will be Raza on strike now. 6.1, 2 for 43. Current run rate of almost 7. And it's been a good start here for Michigan. They've lost a couple of wickets, but they would want to get over 160 from here on. They won the toss, elected to bat. It's an afternoon game, and runs on the board would definitely be helpful for the batting team. The captain Rizwan Cheema was looking really good, but a master stroke from Harmeet Singh to get himself on, and he got the big wicket of Rizwan Cheema on the final ball of his 1 over that he bowled in the power play. So it is Prasad to continue here. He's coming left arm around from the Pearland end, and it's the right-handed Raza on strike. Well bowled by Prasad, the arm ball, the quicker one, and it's just a dot ball here. So we have Prasad Patil. This time the arm ball, and it's steered away beautifully. It's going towards the backward point boundary for a couple of runs. Nicely done that by Raza. He danced down the track and the bowler altered his length. And in the end he played the cut shot, got a couple of runs. This is well bowled, and dot ball again by Prasad. Prasad continuing over here. He's bowling to Raza, who's batting on 4. This time it's short, and it's pulled away beautifully by Raza for a single towards deep mid wicket. So we have the final ball of the 7th over coming up. A good over so far by Prasad, giving away just 5 runs of the first 5 balls. And it will be Waqas on strike now. He's batting on 14 of 11 balls. In fact, Waqas is batting on 16 of 12 balls. The scorecard just got updated. And this time he's played the paddle scoop over the keeper for 4 runs. Almost. Yes, it is a boundary. The fielder tried to stop the ball, and in an effort to get it back inside the field, he popped it over the head for 4. A good shot this by Waqas, and a paddle scoop over the keeper, and it's gone towards the fine leg boundary. A good effort by the fielder. He tried to put the ball back in the field, but with his momentum, the ball has gone over the fence for 4. 4 runs to finish the over. 7 gone. Michigan 50 for 2. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
So we have the youngster Udaybir Singh who's coming into the attack from the Macy Ranch end. Udaybir Singh Walia. He's got the field set up for him. He's got a deep square leg. I beg your pardon. He's got a fielder at long on, long off, deep mid wicket, deep square leg, and he's got a fielder at sweeper cover. He's got a fielder at short third, point, covers, and short fine. Udaybir Singh. He's coming right arm over from the Macy Ranch end. It is Raza on strike, getting ready to face the first ball of this over. Well bowled by Udaybir, and almost a caught and bowled, I would say, falling just short of the bowler in his follow through. Good start by Uday here. A dot ball to start the 8th over, 50 for 2 Michigan. Raza on 4, Waqas on 20. So Uday to continue from the Macy Ranch end. Raza on strike. This time he's castled him. It was a good length ball angled into the right-handed batter. Raza tried to play the slog sweep on the leg side. Missed the ball completely. And it's castled his stumps. So the third wicket down here for Michigan. A good change by Harmeet to get Uday into the attack. And the youngster gets his first wicket over here in his first over. Let's take a look at the replay. This time from Uday, it was the fuller ball angled into the right-handed batter. Missed it completely trying to play across the line. And that's a wicket for Uday. So the third wicket goes for Michigan. They are 50 for 3. We'll be back in a few seconds. So it's 50 for 3 and Michigan, they've lost their third wicket. It's Nicholas Kirtan who's walked in at number 5 here. The left-handed batter. It's Uday who's got his first wicket. He's got his tail up, the youngster. He's going to bowl now from the Macy Ranch end. The third ball of the over. He's not given away any run and picked up 1 wicket already. Nicholas Kirtan on strike. Angled away from the left-handed batter. Steered away towards short third. It's a dot ball here. It's been a good start over here by Uday. Nicholas Kirtan walking in at number 5. So they've always ensured they got a left-hander in the top 5. In fact, they've got 3 left-handers, if I'm not mistaken, in the top 5. It's an advantage for any team. It's just that they've not stuck together a partnership here. Michigan, they would want one partnership here between these 2 left-handers. This time played off the back foot towards extra cover. It'll be just a single. Nicely done by the fielder there. And back to the bowler. So this is good bowling this by Uday. So it's Uday to continue here. This time he's steered away towards short third. Another dot ball here. So 51 for 3 Michigan. Final ball of the 8th over coming up. It's been good bowling this by Dallas. Michigan, of course, won the toss, elected to bat first. And it's 51 for 3 and we are in the 8th over. This is really nicely done by Harmeet Singh. He's marshaled his troops brilliantly in these first 8 overs. Final ball from Uday and angled away. Beautifully done by Uday. That's the end of the 8th over. Just one run of this one. 51 for 3 Michigan. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we have Ramiz Raja who's coming into the attack now from the Pearland end. And it's Waqas on strike. This is a slow flighted ball by Ramiz Raja. And it's the paddle sweep for a couple of runs by the left-handed batter, Waqas. It's 53 for 3. We're in the 9th over here. Ramiz Raja is into the attack. And Waqas, in fact, it was the first ball of the 9th over. Ramiz Raja. This time well bowled again, slower, not giving any pace to work with. A single towards long off for the left-handed batter. So Nicholas Kirtan on 2 of 3 balls. Waqas on 15 of 14 balls. Ramiz Raja continuing here from the Pearland end. Third ball of the over. This time again slower and played off the back foot towards extra cover for a single by the left-handed Nicholas. So we have Waqas back on strike now. It's 54 for 3. We are in the 9th over here. Ramiz continuing from the Pearland end. This time dancing down the track and he's played it over the head of the bowler. It's gone all the way for 6. A beautiful shot this by Waqas. He danced down the track, got to the pitch of the ball. The ball was flighted and all the way for 6. Let's take a look at the replay here. This one from Ramiz Raja. The ball was nicely flighted. He danced down the track and played it over the head of the bowler for 6 runs. Nicely done. Next ball goes for a single towards long off. So this is good batting here by Waqas. We have the 5th ball of the 9th over coming up. 60 on the board. This time again flighted, nicely played towards deep mid wicket. It will be just a single this time. Final ball of the 9th over coming up. It's 61 for 3. In fact, that's the end of the over. The scorecard is still to be updated. We'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So we have the first ball coming up, played off the back foot towards long off for a single. So there is an error by the scorer over here. There's a problem in the scorecard. This is Raza who's batting and not Waqas Salim all along. So not quite sure who is on how many runs. Hopefully the scorer will update this. But it's a mistake by the scorer, but we'll get back on that. So this is played on the offside. Just a clarification, Waqas Salim is not batting. It's Raza Dar who's batting. So once the scorer updates and rectifies it, we'll see the right runs and everything. So it's Uday continuing right arm over. This time the left-hander picks it up towards long off. It'll be just a single. And this time it's the outside edge. It's going towards the third man boundary for 4. Nicely done. And a lucky boundary here for Michigan. Again, we are not quite sure who is on how many runs because the scorer is updating. Hopefully the scorer will be able to update everything soon. But let's take a look at the replay. This was an outside edge. It's gone towards third man for 4. A lucky boundary here for the left-handed batter. Nicholas Kirtan got this boundary. He's on 10. This time played off the back foot towards covers. That's the end of the 10th over. It's 69 for 3. And we'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So it's 69 for 3 after 10 overs. And it is Akhilesh who's back into the attack now from the Pearland end. Akhilesh is going to come right arm around to the left-handed batter. This time it's played on the offside towards backward point. A dot ball to start the over. Again, I don't know whether the scorecard is updated. I don't think it's updated, of course. Not sure if it'll happen. But it's 69 for 3 for Michigan as Akhilesh continues here from the Pearland and he's bowling right arm around. This time it's flighted and beautifully picked up over the head of the bowler. It's gone all the way for 6. A glorious shot. Nicely done by the left-handed batter. And that's a beautiful shot. Let's take a look at the replay. This one was flighted by Akhilesh. And the batter playing it over his head. All the way for 6. Straight back past the bowler. A glorious shot. It's gone towards the side screen for 6. Nicely done by the batter this. So this is the next ball, back of length, defended on the offside for a quick single. So I believe Waqas is batting as Raza. So we'll say Raza is on 25 now of 17 balls. And at the other end is Nicholas who's batting on 10 of 10 balls. Just going by the scorecard. They're still to update the third ball. And this time it's a single towards long off for Nicholas. So it'll be a couple of runs after the 6 in this over from Akhilesh. And it's Raza who's batting on 25 of 17 balls. And he's on strike now. This is flicked away on the leg side towards mid-wicket for a single by Raza. As I mentioned, there is an error in the scorecard. It is not Waqas Salim who's batting. It is Raza Ali Dar who's batting on 26 of 18. And Nicholas batting on 11 of 11. So we have the final ball of the 11th over coming up here. It is Akhilesh to Nicholas. This time played on the offside towards the point region for a single. So after 11, Michigan 79 for 3. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
So we have Uday to continue here from the Messi Ranch, and 2 overs, 1 for 8. He's bowled well so far. And it's going to be Nicholas on strike, batting on 12 of 12 balls. At the other end is Raza Ali Dar, batting on 26 of 18. Uday to Nicholas, angling the ball away from the left-handed batter. Well bowled by Uday this ball. Dot ball over here. He's getting it to angle across the left-handed batter, and he's bowling good lengths and good areas. He's bowled a good spell so far. He's in his third over here from the Messi Ranch end. He's picked up 1 wicket. Uday Bir Singh Walia, the under 21 team member for Dallas Giants. Uday to Nicholas. This time it's played towards covers. Dot ball, 2 dot balls. Good bowling this by Uday Bir. Nicholas batting on 12 of 14 balls. At the other end is Raza batting on 26 of 18. He's got a fielder at third man. Point covers on the offside inside the circle. Uday. This time again angling the ball across the left-handed batter. It'll be a single towards long off. And we have Raza who will be on strike now. It's 80 for 3 Michigan. We are in the 12th over. The current run rate is close to 7. 8 more overs to go from here, and Michigan would want to get somewhere in the range of 160 from here on. They have the launching pad. They've got wickets in hand from here, and they would want to finish well in the second half of this inning. Uday to Raza here. This time straight back and a caught bowled. Raza departs on 26 of 19. And that's a wicket here for Uday Bir Singh Walia. He's bowling well. He's in the middle of a good spell. He gets his second wicket. A good caught and bowled and a good catch in his follow through as the ball was hit hard straight back towards him. And good reflexes that by the youngster. And he gets his second wicket. So Raza departs for 26. And it's 80 for 4 Michigan. Let's take a look at the replay. Uday Bir Singh Walia coming right arm over to the left-handed Raza, who tried to play it back past the bowler. Straight to him, good reflexes, caught and bowled. We'll be back in a few seconds. So Harmeet Singh just adjusting the field for the bowler. It's been good captaincy by Harmeet. He's made some good changes and he set the right fields for his bowlers. And now we have the new batter, the right-handed batter who's walked in at number 6 for Michigan. He will be getting ready to face his first ball. It will be Uday to continue. Uday's got a fielder outside the circle at third man behind the keeper on the offside. So in comes Uday. 5th ball of the over from the Macy Ranch end. This is a short ball flicked away on the leg side for a single. So it will be the left-handed Nicholas back on strike, 81 for 4. And it's Akhil Kumar who's walked in at number 6 and he's off the mark here for Michigan. So it's 81 for 4, final ball of the 12th over coming up. And we'll have to see how this goes from here on. 8 more overs to go. And Michigan, they've lost 4 wickets so far. Uday coming in. He's bowling to Nicholas. I guess he missed his run up there. And it's a dead ball signal by the umpire. Final ball of the 12th over coming up, 81 for 4 Michigan Cricket Stars. They've played 4 games, they've won 3 and lost 1 in this campaign. At the other end, Dallas Giants still to get a win in this campaign. A dot ball to finish the 12th, 12 gone, Michigan Cricket Stars 81 for 4. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस, इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So the captain Harmeet Singh is back into the attack. He picked up the wicket of the opposition captain Rizwan Cheema inside the power play. He's bowling from the Pearland end here. Harmeet Singh. A single towards long on for the right-handed Akhil. He moves on to 2 of 2 balls. Last 8 overs to go. 82 for 4 Michigan. And they would ideally want to get 10 and over from here on and get to that 155-160 mark if they can. So Harmeet Singh to continue. He's bowling from the Pearland and he's going to come left arm around to the left-handed batter Nicholas. Harmeet to Nicholas. It's a single towards long off. This time it's played on the offside by the right-handed batter for a single. Harmeet to the left-handed batter now. This time flicked away on the leg side by Nicholas. They tried to think about the second, not quite there. Ramiz Raja, the fielder, he's got a good arm, good fielder in the deep. Harmeet Singh to Akhil. This time he's played it across the line, and it'll be a couple of runs towards fine leg on the leg side for the right-handed Akhil. And in fact, they get an overthrow over there. Well. A bit sloppy that by Dallas Giants. Not quite what you would expect from a good unit like them, a good fielding unit. So 3 runs, I believe, came off that ball. Final ball of the over coming up. It's Harmeet to Nicholas. This time it's played towards short fine. A dot ball to finish the over. 13 done, and we'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So there was an error by the scorer. There were 3 runs of the 5th ball and not 1 run. So now we'll have the right score. It will be 89 for 4 after 13 overs. And so 89 for 4 after 13 overs. And it will be Akhilesh who's coming into the attack now. First ball of the 14th coming up from the Macy Ranch end. Akhil on strike. This time he's played the slog sweep towards deep mid wicket for a single. So it's 91 for 4 Michigan Cricket Star, 90 for 4. And we are in the 14th over. And we have... this time played on the leg side for a single. Akhilesh continuing here from the Macy Ranch end, and it's Nicholas on strike. This is flicked away on the leg side for a single towards deep mid wicket. Akhilesh is in his final over. He's bowled 3.3 overs and none for 25 so far. 93 for 4 Michigan. 6 more overs after this one. So 39 legal balls to go in this inning. And from here on, Michigan would want to get somewhere in the range of 150, 155 if they can. This time it's out, says the umpire. An outside edge and a good catch by the keeper. Akhilesh gets a wicket, a well-deserved one. That's the 5th wicket down for Michigan. Akhil Kumar departs for 7 of 6 balls. And Michigan Cricket Stars 93 for 5 now. And we will be back in a few seconds. Let's take a look at the replay here. Akhilesh outside that off stump, a good length ball. And a good catch that by the keeper. So we have Mohammad Mohsin, who's walked in at number 7 for Michigan Cricket Stars. Mohammad Mohsin, of course, he did very well in the Major League edition. When he played in the Major League edition, he was one of the stars of Major League. Well bowled this by Akhilesh. Good ball that to the new batter Mohammad Mohsin. He hails from Pakistan. He made his first class debut for Peshawar in 2015, and of course in the Major League he did play for the Texas Super Kings. A single here towards long on for Mohammad Mohsin. He's off the mark. 14 done, Michigan 94 for 5. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards?
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
So Harmeet Singh to Mohammad Mohsin here. This time he's played the big shot towards deep mid wicket, and it will be just a single here. And it will be Nicholas on strike now. 95 for 5, 14.1 overs. So we have the final 6 overs to go, and 150 odd is something that Michigan would definitely want to get to, which will be a fighting total, I believe. This time played on the leg side again by Nicholas. It will be just a single. A good throw there by the fielder. So it will be Harmeet to Mohammad Mohsin. It's a good contest. Both players played the Major League edition. This time again, Mohammad Mohsin tried to play the big shot. It's a single towards long on. Good bowling this by Harmeet. He's not giving anything in the arc for Mohammad Mohsin, who's wanting to free his arms. Harmeet to Nicholas now. Again a single towards long off. This is good bowling, smartly done by the captain. They would not mind the singles from here on. Harmeet to Mohammad Mohsin now. This time he's played it on the offside towards long off. The fielder at long off has done really well. He's prevented the boundary and kept it to a couple of runs, saving 2 important runs for his team. Nicely done that. Let's take a look at the replay. This one from Harmeet Singh was on and around that middle stump, and this time Mohsin tried to play it on the offside. A good stop by the fielder at long off and preventing that boundary, keeping it to a couple of runs. Harmeet continuing to Mohammad Mohsin. This time the quicker one played towards long off for a single. This is good bowling by Harmeet Singh. 3 overs, 1 for 24 so far for him. 15 overs done. Michigan are 101 for 5. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards?
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Alright, so 101 for 5, 5 overs to go. Mohammad Mohsin batting on 6 of 6. Nicholas Kirtan batting on 21 of 23. Praneeth Raj into the attack from the Macy Ranch end. First ball beautifully bowled by Praneeth. A dot ball to start his second spell. He bowled a good first spell, 2 overs, 1 for 11. And here he's back for his second spell. And Mohammad Mohsin, of course, one of the stars of the Major League edition. He did really well for Texas Super Kings. He had a 4-wicket haul in one game to start when he started the season, and he continued doing well for his team. So he's got all the confidence going into the minor league edition here, and he's getting ready to give an impetus to Michigan in these final 5 overs. Praneeth Raj coming in well bowled again, not giving any room. A quick single on the offside. It will be Nicholas on strike now, and it's 102 for 5 and just 4.4 overs left from here on. Alright, so it's Praneeth to continue from the Macy Ranch end, and it is Nicholas on strike, batting on 21 of 23. This time it's short, it's flicked away off his hips. It will be a couple of runs. They're going for the second. This can be close, and I believe that will be well, that was very close. Not out, says the umpire, but a good throw from the deep by the fielder at deep square leg. This is good cricket overall. It was a short ball flicked off his hips and going for the second run, which could have been risky, but nicely done by the batter in the end over there, Nicholas. Let's take a look at the replay here. We'll see what happened. He went for the second run, and in the end, a good call by the leg umpire. He was in the right place to judge the run out. Sadiq, a very experienced campaigner, and it was a clear, good decision by the umpire, and good running by the batter, Nicholas. He went for the second run. In the end, he made it easily. Every run vital from here, and we are in the 16th over as Nicholas is just taking his time getting ready for the next ball. So we have Nicholas coming in now. I beg your pardon. We have Praneeth coming in, and Nicholas Kirtan just taking his time. He's batting on 23 of 24 balls, and 104 for 5. 27 balls to go in the inning. 27 legal balls as Praneeth Raj comes in. This time a straight drive towards long off for a single, and it will be Mohammad Mohsin who will be back on strike. The current run rate is close to 7. And it will be Praneeth to continue. He's bowling to Mohammad Mohsin. This time tried to play the reverse paddle, and an appeal for a stumping. Not out, says the umpire. And I'm sure Mohammad Mohsin was inside his crease. Not quite sure why the keeper was appealing there. Good bowling this by Praneeth Raj. He's in his third over here. He's so far given away only 4 runs. So a dot ball to finish the 16th. 16 done. Michigan 105 for 5. A top class over by Praneeth. Just 4 of it. We'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So Harmeet Singh is in his final over. He's bowling from the Pearland end to Nicholas. This time Nicholas has picked it up and he's flicked it towards deep backward square for a single. This is good bowling by Harmeet. He's showing all his experience here. He's not giving the room, or he's not giving the length that both the left-handed batters want. As they usually say, a left-arm spinner against a left-handed batter is not tactically a good ploy. But Harmeet showing all his experience and skill set over here and preventing those big shots so far for the left-handers. Mohammad Mohsin, this is beautifully bowled. In fact, white signal by the umpire. That was close. Harmeet just checking with the umpire, saying that when it passed the batter, it passed close to him. White signal by the umpire nevertheless, so Harmeet would have to re-bowl that one. This time it will be a white signal on the leg side. Good keeping by the keeper. This was definitely a white down the leg side. So a couple of extra runs here for Michigan. And it's a good contest on between Harmeet and Mohammad Mohsin. This time he's played the big shot, Mohsin has, and he's used the long handle over the head of long on for 6. This is exactly what he was waiting for against Harmeet Singh, and this time he got it in his arc and it's out of the park. Beautifully done by Mohammad Mohsin. Let's take a look at the replay. He cleared his front foot and he made some room and smashed it over long on for 6. Beautifully done, as you see in the replay. So this is good going from Mohammad Mohsin, a handy 6 for his team. 114 for 5. We are in the 17th. Harmeet to Mohammad Mohsin, this time walking across the stumps, and it's played towards long on. It will be just a single, and it's Harmeet Singh who's bowling his final over, and he's gone for 34 runs in his 3.3 overs. He's picked up 1 wicket, the big one of Rizwan Cheema, the opening batter and the captain for Michigan. Harmeet continuing from the Pearland end. He's coming left arm around to Nicholas. This is the fuller ball played towards long on for a single by Nicholas. So it's 116 for 5. We are in the 17th over. Harmeet Singh continuing here. This time again a good shot by Mohammad Mohsin. This has gone towards deep mid wicket for a single. So we have the final ball of the 17th over coming up. It's 117 for 5. 3 more overs to go from here. And 160 is certainly on, especially if Mohammad Mohsin and Nicholas Kilton stay there till the end. Harmeet in his final ball. This time Nicholas has played the big shot. And it's gone all the way for 6. A beautiful shot by Nicholas Kilton. A 6 to finish the 17th. It's 123 for 5. Let's take a look at the replay. This one was flighted and picked up over the head of the bowler towards long on. It's gone all the way for 6. Here you go. The big shot straight back past the bowler over his head for 6. Nicely done by Nicholas. That's the end of Harmeet's spell. 4 overs, 1 for 42. And Michigan 123 for 5 after 17. We'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we have the first ball of the 18th coming up. Praneeth Raj to Mohammad Mohsin. Well bowled by Praneeth. It's a dot ball. Dot balls are like gold at this stage of the inning. 123 for 5. We are in the 18th over here. Michigan, and they are going at a run rate of 7.24. Praneeth Raj in his final over. He's bowled a very good spell so far. 3 overs, 1 for 15. And this is great going. Second ball of the over coming up. Praneeth to Mohammad Mohsin. This time he's tried to play the big shot and appeal for caught behind here. It'll be interesting to see what happened over there actually. Let's take a look at the replay here. Yeah, he missed the ball, and well, I mean the scorer has changed the name of the bowler. It's Udaybir Singh Walia, and he's in the attack here. So that's gone on the leg side. It's going towards deep mid wicket for 4. A good shot by Mohammad Mohsin. One bounce into the fence. The fielder at deep mid wicket tried to stop the ball. Not quite be able to do that. And a handy boundary here from Mohammad Mohsin. A good shot. Let's take a look at the replay. This time Udaybir Singh Walia. It was in the arc, in the slot, and a good shot by Mohammad Mohsin. One bounce towards deep mid wicket for 4. Udaybir Singh Walia is in his final over. He's bowled 3.3 overs. He's gone for 15 and picked up a couple of wickets. So this is his final over here. 127 on the board. This time Mohammad Mohsin goes on the offside towards long off. And they're going for the second run here. A good call by Nicholas. And in the end, good running by both the batters. So 2 runs here towards long off. Mohsin moves on to 21 of 17. It's 129 for 5 Michigan. And we have 14 legal balls to go in this inning. So it is Udaybir Singh Walia to continue here from the Macy Ranch end. A good ball outside the off stump, a dot ball. Good bowling this by Uday. He's in his final over, and now it'll be the final ball of his spell. 2 for 17 in 3.5. It's been a top class spell here by Udaybir Singh Walia, the youngster, and he would want to finish strong with the final ball of his spell. It's 129 for Michigan, and we'll see what happens from here. In comes Udaybir Singh Walia. This time Mohammad Mohsin, he's placed the big shot on the leg side, and this is going over long on for 6. A glorious shot. Mohammad Mohsin, he walked across his stumps and it was in his arc, and he played a beautiful shot on the leg side, and his power ensured it's gone over the head of long on all the way for 6. Let's take a look at the replay here. Walking across the stumps, and he's used the long handle. The fielder at long on tried to catch the ball for a second thought. He may be in business, but not quite. A 6 to finish the 18th. It's 135 for 5. We'll be back in a few seconds. So it's Prasad Patil who is coming into the attack here from the Pearland end. 2 overs, none for 18. And he will be bowling to Nicholas Kirtan, who's batting on 32 of 28 balls. First ball of the 19th over coming up here. It's Prasad coming left arm around to the left-handed Nicholas. 135 for 5, 12 legal balls to go. This is short and it's played on the offside towards sweeper, towards extra cover for a single. So it will be Mohammad Mohsin back on strike, batting beautifully on 27 of 19 balls. So it's Prasad to Mohammad Mohsin now. Prasad coming left arm around. Again, he's waiting and he's not delivering. So it's a dead ball. Trying to use a tactical ploy. Prasad to Mohsin. Prasad taking his time, making the batter wait. Second ball of the over. This time Mohsin making the bowler wait. Well, it's all antics, all part of tacticals, different tactics, all strategies, trying to disrupt the mindset of the bowler or the batter. And that's what we are seeing over here from both the players. As Prasad continues here, he's coming left arm around, he's bowling to Mohsin. This is the quicker one, it will be outside the off stump, white signal by the umpire and a good call. So it will be Prasad to continue here. Mohsin on strike. They've got 2 runs of 1 ball so far. This time Mohsin plays it towards long off, not quite connecting it. It's a wicket over here for Prasad. He gets his first wicket. Mohsin departs for 27 of 20. It's been a good cameo by him. And it's 138 for 6. And we'll be back as we take a look at the replay over here. Let's take a look. Prasad came left arm around. This time he bowled it, the quicker one, outside the off stump. Mohsin tried to play the big shot on the offside towards long off, not quite timing it, and a simple catch towards long off. That's the 6th wicket down, 136 for 5. We'll be back in a few seconds. So it's Prasad to continue here, and it will be Maqsood on strike. Third ball of the 19th, it's 136. Maqsood plays it over the head of Prasad, and he's played it towards long on for 4. A good shot here by Maqsood. Just the sort of result Michigan would have wanted when Maqsood walked into bat to face his first ball. 4 runs over the head of the bowler. And the number of left-handers that we have seen from Michigan, I mean, they've always had a left-hander batting throughout the inning, and at times they've had 2 left-handers batting for more number of overs, for a major chunk of the inning in fact. So a 4 to start over here for Maqsood. He gets 4 of his first ball that he has faced over here. Prasad, he's waiting to bowl the next ball. Prasad coming in this time. Maqsood, he's played it on the leg side. It can be a catch to the fielder. A good catch that by the fielder who was at deep backward square. Maqsood tried to play the slog sweep. In the end, got a leading edge, but it was high in the air. And a very good catch that by the fielder. In the deep, it was Udaybir Singh Walia. He took a good catch over there. Let's take a look at the replay. This one from Prasad. It was the quicker one. Again, Maqsood tried to play the slog sweep. Got a top edge. And a good catch that by Udaybir Singh Walia. The 7th wicket goes down here for Michigan. It's 140 for 7. We'll be back in a few seconds. It's been a good over here from Prasad. He's picked up a couple of wickets in this over. And he's in fact given away only 6 runs of 4 legal balls. That includes a couple of wickets. He would want to finish well. Next ball coming up. And it's the new batter, the right-handed batter who's on strike now. We'll have to see how this goes. It's Prasad who's coming left arm around. And it's the 5th ball of the 19th. It's 140 for 7 here, Michigan. In comes Prasad. Again, the quicker one outside the off stump. Well bowled by Prasad. The batter walked across his stumps, so it was further outside the off stump. And a good call by the umpire not to signal a wide, even though it was a tad close to that wide line. But it was taken into account that the batter walked across his stumps on the offside. Final ball of the 19th coming up. Prasad, he's 2.5 overs, 2 for 23. Just taking his time here, Prasad. It is Sheikh who's on strike. He's faced 1 ball yet to get off the mark. And it's Prasad to Sheikh. 140 for 7, Michigan. This time Prasad, the quicker one. It can be a 3rd wicket here. Not quite for Prasad. Sheikh flicked the ball, got a leading edge. Lucky for Sheikh, it did not go towards the fielder at short 3rd. And that's the end of the over from Prasad. A good one after 19. Michigan 141 for 7. We'll have the final over coming up in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Right, so we have the final over of the inning now. 141 for 7. It's Sheikh on strike. The first ball, Sheikh has pulled it away. Simple catch to deep mid wicket. And it's a wicket of the first ball of the final over. A good catch by Ramiz Raja. 141 for 8 now. And just a couple of wickets left in the bank for Michigan. They won the toss. They elected to bat. And it's not quite the score they would have wanted after winning the toss. The first ball of the final over here from Praneeth and pulled away towards deep mid wicket and an easy catch for Ramiz Raja. So Praneeth Raj 3.1 overs, 2 for 15. He's bowled a good spell over here for his team. So 141 now for 8 Michigan. And the new batter has walked in. Nicholas Keaton, he's played a good knock for his team. He's on 33 of 29 balls. He's at the non-strikers end, of course. And interestingly, another left-handed batter has walked in. The majority of the batters for Michigan are all left-handed. Praneeth continuing here. Second ball. This time, a good ball and good wicket keeping there by the keeper. That was the quicker one, but nicely done. So 2 dot balls in the final over. Good start by Praneeth. He's picked up a wicket in the final over. And it's 141 for 8. And it's Raju who's walked in at number 10 for Michigan. Raju is on strike. And it's Praneeth to continue from the Macy Ranch end. Praneeth coming right arm over. Raju on strike. This time Raju has played he tried to play the big shot, but not quite connecting it. This is very good bowling, very smartly done by Praneeth. He's varying his pace, he's not giving the pace, and also he's angling it across the left-handed batter. 3 dot balls in the final over. This is top class from Praneeth. 3.3 overs, 2 for 15. What a spell this has been from Praneeth. Exceptional stuff. He's bowled 3 spells. This is his 3rd spell. So he's bowled at different stages of the inning. And he's really delivering for his team over here. Nicely done by Praneeth. 3 dot balls, final over ongoing. 4th ball coming up. It's Raju on strike. This time again well bowled. And it's yet another dot ball towards short fine. Top class from Praneeth. 4 dot balls in the final over. This is brilliant stuff from Praneeth Raj. He's really doing it well for his team. 3.4 overs, 2 for 15. This is really exceptional bowling by Praneeth Raj. 5th ball of the final over coming up now. It's Praneeth to Raju. This time it's a single towards long on. So it's 142 for 8. Final ball of the inning coming up. So the final ball, it's Nicholas Keaton on strike. Praneeth to Nicholas, walking across, but it'll be just a leg by. A brilliant final over here from Praneeth Raj. 20 overs, Michigan, 143 for 8. A leg by to finish. Praneeth 4 overs, 2 for 16. Top class stuff. All the bowlers did their job. Prasad Patil 3 overs, 2 for 24. Akhilesh 4 overs, 1 for 26. Harmeet a tad expensive, but got the big wicket of Rizwan Cheema. And Udaybir Singh Walia, the youngster, 4 overs, 2 for 23 and 1 over for Ramiz Raja. From the batting perspective for Michigan, Nicholas Keaton, 33 not out of 30 balls. Waqas Salim, 24 of 17. Or was it Raza Ali Dar? That was the mistake in the scorecard, so that will be updated. And then Mohammad Mohsin, 27 of 20 balls. He played a good cameo. So which means Michigan finish at 143 for 8. And the second session we'll have a run chase where Dallas Giants would have to chase 144. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second session. Thank you very much. This time it's flighted and Rizwan has played the big shot. It's gone over the head of mid-off. It's gone all the way towards the long off boundary. This over from the Macy Ranch end. This time outside the off stump and he slashed it over the head of point. It's going towards the backward point boundary. Spinners inside the power play. Ali Nasir on strike. This time he's picked it up beautifully towards the deep mid-wicket region. It's gone for 4. Beautifully timed that by Ali Nasir. This is shot and it's pulled away beautifully. It's going towards the deep mid-wicket boundary for 4. Macy Ranch end. This time it's straight to mid-wicket. That's a wicket over here. Praneeth Raj gets... And it's Harmeet Singh to Waqas. This time it's cut away off the back foot, bisecting the gap beautifully between short third and backward point. That's gone to Rizwan Cheema. The arm ball, that's a wicket. I should be. Yes, that's leg before, says the umpire. 12 balls. The scorecard just got updated. And this time he's played the paddle scoop over the keeper for 4 runs. Almost. Yes, it is a boundary. The fielder tried to stop the ball. And in an effort to get Raza on strike. This time he's castled him. It was a good length ball angled into the right-handed batter. Raza tried to play the slog sweep on the leg side from the Pierland end. This time dancing down the track, and he's played it over the head of the bowler. It's gone all the way for 6. And this time it's the outside edge. It's going towards the third man boundary for 4. And he's bowling right arm around. This time it's flighted and beautifully picked up over the head of the bowler. It's gone all the way for 6. A glorious shot. Uday to Raza here. This time straight back and a caught bowled. Raza departs on 26 of 19. And that's a wicket here for Udaybir Singh Walia. This time it's out, says the umpire. An outside edge and a good catch by the... This time he's played the big shot, Mohsin has. And he's used the long handle over the head of long on for 6. Final ball. This time Nicholas has played the big shot. And it's gone. Walia. This time Mohammad Mohsin, he's placed the big shot on the leg side. And this is going over long on for 6. A glow. Got 2 runs of ball of the 19th. It's 136. Maqsood plays it over the head of Prasad. And he's played it towards long on for 4. A good shot here by Maqsood. Prasad coming in. This time Maqsood, he's played it on the leg side. It can be a catch to the fielder. A good catch that by the fielder.
You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
So good afternoon, viewers. Once again from the Musa Cricket Stadium, we are back with the second innings. And the Dallas Xforia Giants, they require 145 runs in their quota of 20 overs. It's not a big ask. 144 for 8 was all Michigan Cricket Stars could manage. Some good knocks from Nicholas Creighton and Mohammad Mohsin. It was tight bowling all the way from Siddhantam Raj and Prakash Patil as well. Uday Bir Singh Walia, he did a good job with the ball. So I have my co-commentator Saurabh Palnitkar with me.
Yes, good afternoon. Here we go. The match is almost about to start. The batters Smith Patel and Akarshit Gomal are here. Here we are waiting to see the first ball of this inning.
So Dallas Xforia Giants, they've already played one game here. It was quite a close contest with the Lone Star Athletics, but they were just not able to get over the line. Pretty similar kind of total, around 140s, and they'll need to play sensibly today, not lose wickets like they did in that game. Must be used to the conditions here at the Musa Cricket Stadium, having played one game. So it will be Smith Patel who will open the innings along with Akarshit Gomal, and Abu Hassan Raju, he will do the opening bowling for Michigan Cricket Stars. We have one deep mid wicket outside the 30 and the third man. So 145 runs to win. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Meanwhile, Insura Insurance, Krypton, Sri Balaji, Modular Equipment, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Rakesh Jain, CPA. So right-hander on strike. Coming in right arm over. And places the umpire. Here we go. In comes Abul Raju. And what a shot straight away off the back foot into the gap, and a boundary to start off the innings. What a start here for Smith Patel. Boundary to start off with here, Saurav.
Definitely. That boosts his confidence a lot here now. Getting a boundary on the first ball will definitely boost his confidence. A beautiful shot, that one. Wonderful connection. And gets rewarded for that.
As we could see in the replay, it was a back of the length delivery, punched off the back foot into the gap, and rewarded with a boundary straight away. So good start here for Dallas Xforia Giants.
Yeah, this is great going over here, and this is the first over that's ongoing. This time, well bowled and lucky for Smith Patel. This one, he got some bat onto it, so that was a lucky escape in that sense. A good comeback by the bowler.
The required run rate is not much. It's just 7.17 per over. So all they need is just one boundary in a couple of overs, and just rotating the strikes here and there, and play sensibly without losing any wickets. And in comes Abul Raju. Again, a back of length delivery, looking to cut that one away outside edge, and that's gone for 4. So 2 boundaries in the over. There was a fielder back on the third man region, but no chance for him. Excellent start here for Dallas Xforia Giants. Your thoughts about this shot, Saurav?
Definitely. That was a wonderful shot. Carefully picked the gap. And it was very difficult for the third man fielder. He tried to chase it, however, could not reach it. Great starting for the Dallas Xforia Giants. 8 runs coming in this over so far, and only 3 balls gone. Turning out to be a good over.
In comes Abul. This time flicked off his pads, and what timing on that. Ball is racing away towards the boundary. Oh, there's sloppy from the fielder at deep mid wicket. That's the third boundary in the over. So good start here for Smith Patel. The ball was there to be put away. It was on the pads. It was pitched much fuller and bit sloppy from the fielder. As in comes Abul. Last ball of the over. This time hit it way past the fielder at mid-on, but not good timing on that. We'll still get a couple of runs, so what a good start. 14 runs coming of the first over. All from the bat of Smith Patel. So first over gone. Dallas Xforia Giants off to a blazing start. 14 for no loss, and we'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बास
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So what a start here. 1 over gone, 14 for no loss. And he has come out with some intent here, Smith Patel. 3 boundaries right away in the first over. And we can see a spinner has been brought into the attack. It's Waqas Salim who's coming into bowl from the PL end. So spinner been brought in.
Let's see. Here he goes now.
This time flicked off his pads. Single taken, so gets off the mark right away on the first delivery there. Chaitanya Bishnoi. He's an experienced candidate. He was a part of the Major League. He has played 1 game here at the Musa Cricket Stadium, although they lost against the Lone Star Athletics.
Here he comes.
This flick was flicked towards the fielder at backward square. We'll take a single. Again, a good comeback here. This time pitched it much fuller, right in front of him. Just a correction there. He didn't take the single on the previous delivery. 4th ball of the over, flicked away this time. Looking for 2, but sent back. They don't want to take risk at the moment. They are going well with the required run rate. They are going with a run rate of 9.6. Required is 7, so they don't want any runouts here.
Yeah, that's the last thing they want here. No runouts, not losing.
So good comeback here from Waqas after the first over. Oh, good delivery. Looking to go down the track, but straight to the fielder. Inside the 30 yards, won't get any runs. So just 2 runs coming of this over. 1 more ball to go.
Let's see what is to come for the last ball of this over. Here he comes. This time tries to hit it hard, but straight towards the fielder there, so won't get any run. So after 2 overs, the Dallas Xforia Giants are 16 for no loss. And we'll be right back in a couple of seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So we have change in bowling from the Macy Ranch end.
Here we are heading into the third over.
It's Akhil Kumar coming into the attack from the Macy Ranch end. So change in the bowling from the first over itself, on the third over itself. Your thoughts on this, Saurav?
Yeah, I think he's trying to do something different because the first over was definitely not that good for this team. The Dallas Xforia Giants got a great advantage in the first over itself. So I think the captain is trying to do something else here.
Yeah, so mid-on goes back towards long on. Third man comes in. Two fielders deep on the leg side, a long on and a deep mid-wicket for Akhil Kumar. In comes Akhil. Glancing down the track, but it was a good delivery. Rightly defended, respecting the delivery there. Smith Patel. Sometimes these kind of low totals we see are tricky. That's why you need counter-attack in the power play itself. Try to get good runs early on the board, not put much pressure on the middle order. That's what they're trying to do. Smith Patel, he has come out with some good intent. As in comes Akhil. That was quicker. Was a bit late on that shot. Will only get a single down the ground towards long on.
The runs keep coming for the Dallas Xforia Giants. There's 17 for no loss. The required run rate a little above 7. So 128 runs to win now in 17.4 overs. Here he goes. That's a good ball there. However, they will still get the single. This brings back Smith Patel on strike.
That's sensible batting there. It was a good delivery. He respected the delivery. Not giving much room there. Akhil Kumar just bowling stump to stump line. So good comeback here from the Michigan Cricket Stars. Just 2 runs coming off this over. So Akhil Kumar coming in right arm over for his 4th delivery. Good delivery there. Was pitched on the good length. He tried to play a cover drive on the up, but not able to get the connection. Then comes Akhil. Good delivery, good pace on that one. Tried to cut that one away off the back foot, but straight to the fielder. Good field placement is Saurav.
Yeah, turning out to be a good over. Only 2 runs coming in this over so far. Better than the previous overs. The first over, a lot of runs came alongside from that over. However, a little damage has been avoided in this over.
Last ball of the over coming up. In comes Akhil. This time manages to put that one away, but there is a fielder in the deep. Will only get a single. So good over this for Akhil Kumar. There's 3 runs coming off it. And it's 3 overs gone. Dallas Xforia Giants are 19 for no loss. And we'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
So it's Raza Ali Dar into his second over, bowled a good first over. And single down the ground straight away for Smith Patel. It's a left hand, right hand combination. So left hand, right hand, always a good combination to start off the opening pair with Saurav.
Yes, that's definitely right. And that's what they're doing. Bishnoi trying to rotate the strike. Smith Patel trying to get the runs on the board. Here we are heading into the second ball. Here he comes. And that's beautifully placed. We'll get a single. That keeps the scoreboard moving for the Dallas Xforia Giants.
Yes, that's what they need at the moment. The required run rate is not that much. They need to keep the wickets in hand till the end. They cross the line pretty easily if they keep going likewise. So couple of runs to start off the over with, as in comes Dar. Punched off the back foot, but good packed offside field. 5 fielders on the offside inside the 30 yards. There's a short third, backward point. There's a wide mid-off and a covers. This time goes down on one knee, manages to find the gap back towards the fine leg region. Fielder giving it a chase. Will manage to pull it up before the boundary. Couple of runs there for Smith Patel.
Yes, Smith Patel is playing beautifully here in the middle. He's not only trying to hit the ball too hard, he's respecting the good balls, trying to make runs on the board, not only by boundaries, but however getting the singles and doubles as well. Clever batting by both the batters in the middle right now.
Yes, that's important, getting those singles and doubles. Not trying to hit every ball for boundary, as in comes Dar. This time it was a quicker delivery. Off the back foot, down the ground for a single. Sensibly takes a single. 5 runs coming off this over. 1 more ball to go. Chaitanya Bishnoi, we know he can hit the ball long. We have seen it in the major league.
You're right, Rahul. They now only need 121 runs to get in 16.1 overs. Here we go. And that's well bowled this time by Raza Ali Dar.
So dot ball to finish off that over. 6 overs have been bowled. It's 24 for no loss Dallas Xforia Giants, and we'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस, इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
So 24 for no loss after 4. And we'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Meanwhile, Fondren Ortho, SDB, Lush Cafe, Travel Guza, Nitya Capital, Krypton, Lakshmi Rice, Sri Balaji, Ricky Chavez, Modular Equipments, Insura, Sevent Energies, Emeralds, Serent, Island Life Pools and Patios. Really thankful for all the support from these sponsors. As it's Akhil Kumar who will continue. He's into his second over now. In comes Akhil. Oh, looking to pull that one away. That was a good delivery. Gets the under edge. Ball running away, and what an effort there by the fielder towards third man region. Saved a couple of runs for his side.
Beautiful fielding there. Definitely counts. All of this counts in the end. Those couple of runs, you never know what those couple of runs could account to in the end.
Tried to pull that one away. Got the under edge. Nevertheless, he'll take the couple of runs. As in comes Akhil. Coming right arm over from Macy Ranch, and glancing down the track, there is a fielder towards long on. So good intent here from Smith Patel. He's looking to play his shots. Looking to get those runs early on in the power play. Make full use of the restrictions.
Definitely trying to play straight down the ground with the full face of the bat. Not trying to risk anything here, Smith Patel. Wonderful batting by him so far. 24 runs in 20 balls. That single brings Bishnoi back on strike.
In comes Akhil, coming right arm over for left-hander. No connection whatsoever. Looking, even Chaitanya is looking to pull that one away towards the mid-wicket region. There is no one there deep. There is a fielder back on deep square leg boundary for the left-hander, and one on the third man boundary. His intent was correct. to go over the fielder at mid-wicket. Would have certainly been rewarded with the boundary had he got the connection right.
Now let's see what he has. Fifth ball coming up. Ooh, that was close. That could have been straight into the hands. However, drop chance. That could have been the first wicket falling for the Dallas Xforia Giants.
Yes, that was a full toss delivery, bowled outside the off stump, made full use of the pace of the ball, looking to play over the infield on the offside. But excellent effort there by the fielder. But it was a pretty difficult chance. He jumped in the air but just not able to hold on to the ball. Saved 3 runs for his side there. As in comes Akhil Kumar for the last ball of the over. This time goes over the top, fielder coming under the ball, and ball goes over the fielder. 6 runs. What a shot from Smith Patel.
Smith Patel definitely looking in good touch here in the middle. What a shot. Have a look at it again.
It was pitched fuller, made full use of the fuller delivery, and over the fielder's head at long, over the fielder at towards long on. So that's the first 6 of the innings. As in comes Akhil for the last delivery. This time looking to punch off the back foot, but not able to find the gap. So dot ball to finish off that over. It's 5 overs gone, and we'll be back in a few seconds.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
So 34 for no loss after 5. Pretty steady looking partnership this. Most of the runs coming from the bat of Smith Patel.
However, equal contribution by Chaitanya by rotating the strike. Intelligent batting by both the batters here.
And it will be Raza Ali Dar to continue, rightly so. Bowling good at the moment. Again, coming down the track, hitting it way past the fielder at square leg. Takes a single, gets Smith Patel back on strike. Just 110 runs more required from 15 overs. They've got the wickets in hand.
Yeah, good wristy player, Chaitanya Bishnoi.
Michigan Cricket Stars, they need a wicket here. Put the pressure on them. As in comes Alidar. Was in the air for a while, but way past the bowler, down the ground towards long on for a single. So doing the right thing. Not taking any risks at the moment as he's bowling good.
Has conceded only 9 runs in the 2.2 overs that he's bowled. Raza Ali Dar. Here's Chaitanya Bishnoi on strike. And here we are heading into the 3rd ball of this over. Here he goes. And that's a wonderful shot. There was no fielder there. The ball was pitched a little bit off the target, and that's been hit. Definitely will get the boundary for that.
Yes, that's a good shot. It was down the leg side. Made full use of that. There was a fielder, but it went way over his head. No fielder back there on the deep. So first boundary here coming for Chaitanya Bishnoi. First bad delivery bowled there by Razali Dar. As in comes Razali. This is a brilliant shot down the ground. What a shot that was. But not much timing on that one. Otherwise it would have raced away towards the boundary. Couple of runs nonetheless.
Yeah, just tried to place it in the middle. Didn't use too much power on that one. However, gets a couple of runs, which is still good for the Dallas Xforia Giants. And here he goes, Razali Dar.
It's the outside edge, running away towards the boundary. And that ball will win the race. There were two fielders giving it a chase. And second boundary in the over for Chaitanya Bishnoi. Moves on to 15 now. It was a good delivery, looking to go big down the ground, getting an outside edge. And
yeah, that was definitely lucky there. However, every run counts here in the middle. And here goes Raza Ali Dar, last ball of this over. And this time straight towards the fielder, won't get any run there. However, a great over so far for the Dallas Xforia Giants. 12 runs came off of it. That's the end of the 6th over. The Dallas Xforia Giants are 46 for no loss, and we'll be right back in a couple of seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
so that's the end of the power play. They can have 5 outside the ring now. And we can see a change in bowling. Mohammad Mohsin comes into the attack from the Macy Ranch end. So good start this for the Dallas Xforia Giants. Both the batsmen still batting out there. Smith Patel came out with some good intent early on, hit some good boundaries, 1-6 to him. And later on in the last over of the power play, Chaitanya Bishnoi got a couple of boundaries to his name.
Yeah, that definitely has increased the run rate for the Dallas Xforia Giants. New bowler being brought into the attack, trying to change the momentum, trying to change the captain is definitely trying to do something different here in the middle by changing the bowler. Here he comes.
Beautiful shot, that what a shot. It was a full toss delivery, picked it up and hit it towards the extra cover, deep extra cover boundary for a 4. Excellent shot that from Smith Patel, continuing from where he left off in the power play.
Have a look at it again. That brings up the 50 for the Dallas Xforia Giants.
This time sensibly done. Just pull the length back, and Smith Patel playing it with soft hands towards offside for a single. So good sensible batting here by Smith Patel. Got a boundary of the first ball, now takes a single, gets Chaitanya on strike.
Yeah, clever batting. The first ball was a full toss, a bad delivery, hitting the bad deliveries and respecting the good ones and taking a single, rotating the scoreboard. That's wonderful batting by both the batters here in the middle.
So pretty evenly distributed field. 4 on the leg side, 5 on the off. As in comes Mohammad Mohsin. It was in the air for a while. There we can see the bowler. He was interested for a while. Fell short of him, tried to flick that one away. Got the leading edge instead. As in comes Mohsin. This time a short delivery, latches onto the back foot. Fielder coming in and takes a good catch. First wicket down. Chaitanya Bishnoi has to depart. It was a short delivery. Ball was there to be put away, but ends up losing his wicket instead. First wicket down.
A wonderful catch, that one by Kamran Sheikh. Have a look at it. Chaitanya Bishnoi waited on the back foot, waited for the ball. Lofted shot. However, what a wonderful catch that one. So the first wicket falls for the Dallas Xforia Giants. Finally some breakthrough.
Yeah, wicket coming at the right stage. We saw a 50 partnership between both of them. They were looking pretty comfortable out there in the middle. But Mohammad Mohsin gets the breakthrough. It's 51 for 1. And we'll be back in a few seconds. So 51 for 1. First wicket down. And it's Akarshit Gomel coming into bat at number 3 for the Dallas Xforia Giants. Finally a breakthrough coming for the Michigan Cricket Stars through Mohammad Mohsin.
Jersey number 10 coming out for the Dallas Xforia Giants.
This is the second match we are playing today here. First game won by Lone Star Athletics. We still have 6 more games to go on this long Labor Day weekend in the span of 3 days. As in comes Mohammad Mohsin. Oh, good delivery there to start off with for the new batter.
Yeah, we can definitely see some change in momentum. The Michigan Cricket Stars have definitely gained some momentum on their sides. Their energy levels say it all. Here he goes, Mohammad Mohsin. And that's very well defended by Gomel.
So dot ball to finish off that over. 7 gone. It's 51 for 1. And we'll be back in a few seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
New bowler coming in for the Michigan Cricket Stars, Zishan Maqsood, jersey number 12. Let's see what he has to offer for the Michigan Cricket Stars.
In comes Zishan. Left arm round the wicket. The PLN end takes a single down the ground. Smith Patel. He's been out there for quite a while. He's looking good, batting on 37 of 26 deliveries. Raza Alidar bowled good 3 overs. Now he's been replaced by Zishan Maqsood. Left arm spinner. In comes Zishan. And gets off the mark there, Akarshit, with that single down the ground. We saw a slip in place in the previous over for against Akarshit. They just had 4 outside the ring. Now they have 5.
The Dallas Xforia Giants now need 92 runs to win in 12.4 overs. The required run rate 7.26 per over. In comes Zishan. And very well bowled by him. Good line and length. And defended by Smith Patel. Doesn't want to risk it at this stage. One more wicket could swing the momentum in the way of Michigan Cricket Stars. Here he comes now. And this time, soft hands and a little misfield there. And will easily get the single.
Yes, that will allow them a single there. And we'll get the new batter, Akarshit, on strike. Zishan won't mind that. He will get to bowl to the new batter. 3 runs of this over so far. As in comes Zishan. And played it very well in the gap. They're looking for 2. The fielder, sweeper cover. Gives it a throw, but he's pretty easily inside the crease there, Akarshit. Played it wide of the field at sweeper covers. Gets a couple of runs. Sensible batting here. 5 runs of this over now. 1 more ball to go.
Wonderful running between the wickets as well. No hesitation by both the batters. And here we are heading into the last ball of this over. Zishan. Pitched a little fuller this time. Played down the ground. We'll get a single there.
It's 8 overs gone. Dallas Xforia Giants are 57 for 1. And we'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Balaji, Lakshmi, Sunoco, of course, the title sponsor, Data Intellect, Lakshmi, Turner Ramirez, Newmark Tiles and Services, Sri Balaji, Dafa News. Really thankful for the support. All this beautiful tournament is possible because of the whatever contribution we get from the sponsors. Big shout out for all the sponsors: Texas Auto Trim, Mehak Indian Restaurant, Nitya Capital, Asha's Pizza, Island Life Pools and Patios, AWS, Rakesh Jain CPA Tax Accounting. And start off a new over here. In the air, fielder in contention for a catch. No chance there. It went over his head towards long on, and first six there for Akarshit Gomel. It was a short delivery and quite comfortably managed to get it over the fielder's head. So first six here for Akarshit Gomel, and it will help them keep going after the fall of the first wicket. Your thoughts on this over? What a beautiful shot to start off the over with.
A beautiful shot that one. Mohammad Mohsin had bowled a beautiful over, and the first ball of the second over that he's bowling, going for a six. Let's see what he has to offer. Second ball, and that's a good comeback after the previous ball being hit for a six.
He's pitching it slightly fuller and much flatter this time from Mohammad Mohsin. Required run rate now under 7, as in comes Mohsin, and pretty sensibly knocked down the ground of the back foot by Akarshit Gomel for a single. Already 7 runs coming off this over, so good over this for the Dallas Xforia Giants. They have already played one game here, as you might know, although they lost the game, but they bowled really well in that game, managed to restrict the Lone Stars for 140 something odd, and this time cut away off the back foot, and good fielding effort towards backward point there. Maqsood, the fielder.
Zishan definitely saving a couple of runs for his team. Wonderful fielding effort. In goes Mohammad Mohsin.
Short delivery pulled away off the back foot in the gap, but there are two fielders in the deep. Will only get a single. He wanted a boundary on that one. Just not able to middle the ball as he wanted.
Didn't quite get the best of connections there. Tried to hit it too hard. Doesn't get the greatest of connections, and the fielder there in the deep won't let it get to the boundary.
Last ball of the over, and they'll take the single to finish off that over. So good over this for the Dallas Xforia Giants. 9 runs coming off it. 66 for 1, and we'll be back in a few seconds. $66 for 1 after 9. Newmark Tile Services, Lush Cafe, Data Intellect, again some of our sponsors, Fondren Ortho, Lakshmi. Last delivery was a good one.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
This gone straight down the ground and easily cleared the fence. They're dealing in sixes here. Second six for Akarshit Gomel. What a shot that down the ground. It was a flighted delivery. There we can see in the replay.
Look at the replay. Here we go. What a wonderful shot that one. First it was Smith Patel, and now Akarshit has decided to join the party. And he's dealing in sixes here in the middle. Here we go. Second ball. And there's a little misfield there.
Yeah, but they won't get any run on that. Dot ball. So good comeback here from Zishan Maqsood. And good counter attack from Akarshit Gomel. Coming out to bat when first wicket was down. He would have thought of taking the anchoring role as Smith Patel was going strong, but he decides to go guns blazing towards the opposition. Just 72 more runs required, as in comes Zishan. This time much quicker and flatter. It's straight back to the bowler. So good comeback here from Zishan after being struck for the 6 on the first delivery.
Definitely, Rahul. Smith Patel 39 in 31 balls. Here goes Zishan, 5th ball. This time stepping outside the crease a little. Soft hands. wanted the double, however, no is the call, so they will only get 1 run for that.
And that was a good call there from Smith Patel. He was running towards the danger, and had he been for the second run, you don't want a run out here. Going strong, both the batters. Last ball of the over coming up. And pulled away off the back foot. And that's gone for a 6. So, third 6 here for Akarshit Gomel. What a knock he's playing out there. Excellent shot that. This was a quicker delivery, flatter. But the line was not good on that one. And very quickly latched onto the back foot and hit it for a 6. The 2 fielders back there deep, but he believes in his power. 10 overs gone, it's 80 for 1, and we'll be back in a few seconds. So we can see change in bowling here. Mohammad Mohsin been taken out of the attack, and he's replaced by a youngster under 21 lad, Mohammad Kamal. Spinner being replaced by a fast bowler now. And what a last over that was for the Dallas Xforia Giants and Akarshit Gomel. As in comes Mohammad. Good ball to start off with. Single taken, although placed it in the gap between the fielders at covers and backward point. So this is a traditional field setup. 5 outside the ring. Long on, long off. A deep mid wicket. A third man and a fielder back on the sweeper. So 3 fielders deep on the offside. In comes Mohammad Kamal. And that's a good delivery. Yorker delivery. Converted into a low full toss. Will take a single down the ground towards long on. So sensible batting here by both of the right-handed batsmen. Akarshit already moving on to 25. It looks like he just came out to bat 5 minutes ago and already batting on 26. Smith Patel moves into 40s now on 41. As in comes Mohammad Kamal. It's a good looking shot, but there is a fielder back in the deep. 3 singles of 3 deliveries. So good comeback this Saurav.
Yeah, definitely. Kamal, the bowler, 3 runs in 3 balls. Akarshit Gomel, 26 runs in 14 balls. He's definitely dealing in 6s here in the middle. And Smith Patel going strong on 42 and 34. And here we are heading into the 4th ball of this over.
A chipped in the air, but will fall short of the fielder at long on. Went 1 bounce to him. The bowler was excited for a while there. He thought it could be a catch, but falling way short of the fielder towards long on.
Doesn't quite carry to the fielder there. Falls short of the fielder. They still get 1 run. So 4 runs in this over so far. And that's a wonderful shot there in the gap. The fielder trying to chase it. And he does get a hold of it. Won't let it get to the boundary.
So a couple of runs taken there. Placed really well in the gap. 2 fielders were there. It was bowled outside the off stump. Just made use of the pace of the ball, opened the face of the bat at the last moment and put it in the gap pretty well. Smith Patel moves on to 44 with a couple of runs. Just 1 6 away from his half century. As in comes Mohammad Kamal. And good delivery that. But they'll still take the single, putting the pressure on the fielders. So 7 runs coming off this over. Another good over here for Dallas Xforia Giants. 11 gone. They're 87 for 1. And we'll be back in a few seconds.
गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस, इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Change of bowling here in the middle. Rizwan Chima to bowl this over now. Rizwan Chima to bowl the 12th over for the Michigan Cricket Stars. Let's see what he has to offer. Jersey number 99.
So the captain getting himself as he comes right arm over and flicked off his pads, looking for a couple of runs. Just settled for a single there. Again, good call that from Smith Patel. Would have been the danger end for him.
No need to get run-outs in this moment. That's the last thing they want, Dallas Xforia Giants. Here we go, second ball. And that's lofted in the air. Beautiful shot down the ground. Will definitely get a boundary.
Beautiful shot that was back off the length. He played it on the rise. There we can see it in the replay. Coming in right arm over from the... There we see. Excellent shot down the ground. Safest place to hit that. And this time goes down the ground once again and clears the boundary this time. Last time he hit it, it went one bounce into the boundary. And this time over the field at long on for a 6.
What a shot that one. Beautiful shot. Have a look at it again. Both the shots look almost same. However, the first one almost reaches the boundary. One bounce and out the boundary. The second one, he decides to hit it out of the park. Beautiful batting that one.
98 for 1 already in the 12th over itself, and he has hit it way long. The fielder has gone towards the other ground, that's Bulky's cricket field, to get the ball. So already 11 runs coming off this over. The captain bringing himself into the attack. Rizwan Chima. He's trying out things there. He wants a couple of wickets, 2 to 3 wickets from here to get back in the game. The momentum is with the Dallas Xforia Giants at the moment, and it's right there from the start, from the first delivery itself. Started off the innings pretty well with the boundary, and they haven't stopped from there.
Definitely Smith Patel going strong since the very first ball that he's played. 46 in 37. And Akarshit Gomal, as we have seen, just dealing with boundaries here. Here we go. And that's a great wristy shot on the onside. Fielder trying to chase it and gets a hold of it. They will get a run for it. Every run is now a bonus. They already have 11 runs in this over, and the single adds up to 12. And here we go, fifth ball coming up.
Again flicked, wrist work coming, single taken. Good chase given there by the fielder at long on. Came rushing in towards the ball, and that single brings up the 100 for the Dallas Xforia Giants. And we can see loud cheer from the dressing room. 100 up. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes down on one knee, and what a shot that! Another 6.
What a shot that one. Akarshit Gomal is 44 in 19. Can you believe it? Have a look at the shot again. What a beautiful shot that one. And he took his time in the start. He took a 4, 5, 6 balls to settle down, and after that he came guns a-blazing, and he's 44 for 19.
So 12 overs gone. It's 106 for 1. And looks like the youngster would continue. He bowled a good last over. Didn't give away any boundary. Mohammad Kamal, under 21 lad. So 106, just 39 more runs required from 8 overs. Looks like a pretty comfortable chase for Dallas Xforia Giants at the moment.
The required run rate 4.8 per over. They only need 39 runs to win in 8 overs.
And a shout out to the curator here at the Musa Cricket Stadium. What a beautiful cricket wicket this has been. This is the second game and the second inning, but we can see the wicket is holding so long, and in comes Mohammad Kamal and just knocks it off his hips towards the leg side for a single. So this is the second game played today in the Texas heat. We all know how hot and humid it is, but the wicket is really holding good. The batsmen are easily able to hit boundaries if you don't bowl the good deliveries. So beautiful wicket here, and shout out to the curator here at the Musa Cricket Stadium. As in comes Mohammad Kamal. That's a low full toss on the offside, but there is a fielder in the deep sweeper. He will keep it down to a single.
However, the runs keep coming for the Dallas Xforia Giants. They only need 38 now.
So 2 runs of this over so far. Mohammad Kamal, he has been economical considering the other bowlers.
And here he comes, third ball of this over.
What a shot that! Picked it up from his pads. And 6 runs here from Smith Patel. That 6 brings up his half century. And he has hit that one out of the stadium. What a shot, making use of the pace of the ball. The timing was so good on that one. We can see coming left arm over the wicket. Just shuffling across and lifting it off his pads. And I think we might need the 4th umpire to get a new ball here.
Yeah, beautiful batting by Smith Patel. We've seen that from the first ball that he's played. 54 runs in 40 balls. Has definitely seemed strong for the Dallas Xforia Giants.
And what a way to get to his half century as well. A 6. The ball's gone out of the park. First 6 against Mohammad Kamal. He was looking good until now. Hadn't conceded any boundary. But Smith Patel won't let that happen. As in comes Mohammad Kamal for his 4th delivery. This time good delivery. Bowling stump to stump line now. Won't give any room for the batsman to freeze arms. And Smith Patel, he too sensibly just plays it with soft hands and takes the single.
Yeah, definitely tapped for a single there, which brings Akarshit Gomal on strike. 45 runs in 20 balls. And here he comes. And that's a wonderful shot. However, fielder there in the deep will get a hold of the ball.
That was a good looking shot down the ground, but not getting the distance that he wanted. One bounce towards the fielder at long off. He too is one shot away from his half century. Smith Patel, 41 deliveries, 55. What a knock this has been. But Akarshit Gomal, he played 4 sixes, and in comes Mohammad Kamal. Looking to heave that one away on the leg side. There was an appeal from the keeper. Bowler not happy. He thought it was a nick. The umpires, 2 umpires out there in the middle, Myron and Sadiq. Good umpires. We know it. And looks like a good decision there. We don't have the snicko, so we can't figure it out from here.
The current run rate 8.9 per over for the Dallas Xforia Giants. So after 13 overs, the Dallas Xforia Giants are 116 for 1, and we'll be right back in a couple of seconds.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
The tournament sponsor, official sponsor is Lakshmi, and the title sponsor Sunoco. Of course, you can follow all the matches live across the 2023 Sunoco MILC season. Follow minor league cricket social media channels like MLC Network on YouTube or MIL Cricket on Twitter or MILC USA on Instagram and Facebook. Do check them out. So start of the 14th over, and it's flicked away off his pads for a single. Abul Raju is back into the attack. It was an expensive first over for him. Gave away 14 runs. Now into his second over.
Yeah, the captain giving him a second chance after the first over being hit for 14 runs.
The required run rate just 4 at the moment. So the game is pretty much done and dusted. Looks like just 28 required the way these two are batting. As in comes Raju. And knocked it down the leg side. Single taken. The bowler himself giving it a chase. Keeping it down to 1. Akarshit Gomel. Now he is inching closer to his half century. He would like to get one to his name.
Yeah, he's come guns are blazing. Keeps hitting boundaries, 6s and 4s all over the ground. Can he come to his 50 with a 6 or a 4? Let's see what he does now. Abul Raju coming in. Third ball of this over. This time, white ball signaled by the umpire. Running down leg side.
And they'll sneak in that extra single as well. So 2 runs of this delivery. White ball. He'll have to re-bowl. This one. 5 6s from the bat of Akarshit Gomel. What a knock he has played today. Batting with a strike rate of 214. A couple of 6s for Smith Patel. As in comes Raju. Short delivery. What a shot that he found the gap really well. 2 fielders back in the deep, but ball won't run away towards the boundary. Couple of runs taken.
Clever batting there. 6 runs coming in this over so far from the 3 balls that Abul Raju has bowled.
This time just made use of the pace of the ball. Smith Patel. Had he put on some more timing on that shot, it would have raced away towards the boundary. So 3 fielders on the offside inside the 30 yards. There's a short third, backward point, and a fielder at extra covers.
The Dallas Xforia Giants playing at a run rate of 9, a little above 9. They're dealing with boundaries here in the middle. And they're also playing it very carefully. They're not trying to risk every ball. They're not trying to loft every ball. They're only waiting for the poor deliveries and trying to hit it out of the ground.
As in comes Raju. Coming right arm over. That's a good looking shot, but straight to the fielder. There's a fielder there at extra covers. Was looking for the cover drive. The sweeper is much squarer. So had it been a couple of inches to the left or right of the fielder at extra covers, with some good timing, it would have been a boundary for Smith Patel. Just 23 runs required now. So in comes Raju of bowl his 5th delivery. Has good pace on that one. Looking to cut that one away outside edge, and it will run away towards the boundary. Moves into 60s now. Smith Patel, his 5th boundary. It wasn't a bad delivery, to be honest, from Raju. It was good pace on that one. Getting the outside edge. No chance for the fielder at short third. Ball went very fine.
As I said earlier, every run counts here in the middle. And at this stage, it is very crucial. Here he comes. Last ball of this over. Very well defended by Smith Patel.
So 10 runs coming off this over. 14 gone. Dallas Xforia Giants 126 for 1. And we'll be back in a few seconds.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, तेरे घर लाने का।
So pretty comfortable looking chase this for Dallas Xforia Giant right from the start. Just 1 wicket lost. What a knock from these two.
Momentum always in the favor of the Dallas Xforia Giants. Michigan Cricket Stars. They tried to get the breakthrough, however, the first wicket did change the momentum a little. However, Akarshit Gomel, hitting boundaries and changing the momentum back in the favor.
The spinner brought back into the attack. This was a short delivery. It's straight towards the fielder at mid-off. There's a long on and long off down the ground for the shots he hits. As in comes Mohsin. Off the back foot this time, will get the single easily. He has been pretty economical there, Mohammad Mohsin. 15 runs given away in 14 deliveries that he's bowled. 1 wicket to his name. As in comes Mohsin. And very well bowled this. But outsmarting the good bowling there, the batsman. Akarshit Goel takes a single, just 1 run short of his half century now.
Yeah, the Dallas Xforia Giants playing very intelligently here in the middle. Here he comes, Mohammad Mohsin, 4th ball. And yet again a single. Wonderful batting by both the batters.
It's looking quite comfortable, pretty easy for both of them. They just haven't managed to put the pressure on the Dallas Xforia Giants, the Michigan Cricket Stars. They're letting the runs go away pretty easily this time. Good looking shot, wide of the fielder at sweepers. Will come back for 2. With a good looking cover drive.
Good effort there in the
Couple
deep.
of runs taken. And that will be 65 for Smith Patel. A couple of runs moves him on to 65. Last ball of this over coming up. Looking to knock it down the ground, but Mohammad Mohsin gives it a chase. Will be a dot ball to finish off that over. 15 gone. It's 131 for 1.
The Dallas Xforia Giants now need 14 runs in the next 5 overs. We want to thank all the sponsors. Turner Ramirez Architects, Newmark Title Services, Modular Equipment, Sri Balaji, Savant Energy, Krypton and Lakshmi. Thank you for your support in this tournament, without which it would not have been possible.
So 5 overs remaining, just 14 runs required, 9 wickets in hand, and it looks like a cakewalk from here. As Zishan Maqsood coming into the attack once again. So the captain has tried many combinations, but none of them have worked. Razadar Ali and Mohammad Mohsin, 2 bowlers who were pretty economical, along with Akhil Kumar as well. As in comes Zishan, left arm round the wicket, flighted delivery, and easily knocked down the ground for a single, and brings up his 50 with that single. And we can hear a loud cheer from the dressing room, acknowledging his knock. What a knock this was, Saurav.
Definitely jersey number 10, and he's proving that he's jersey number 10. Beautiful batting by Akarshit Gomel. 50 runs in 26 balls. And here we go. Zishan, 2nd ball of this over. This time tries to hit it. Will get a single, which brings back Smith Patel on strike.
Just a couple of hits away here from victory, Dallas Xforia Giants. As in comes Zishan, flicked off his pads. 2 fielders back in the deep. Musa Cricket Stadium has long square boundaries, as we know. So you can easily knock the ball down towards leg side and look for 2, but they don't need it at the moment, just dealing in singles. In comes Zishan Maqsood. Comes down the track, but there is a fielder back in the deep on the offside. Single taken nonetheless. 4 runs coming off this. Just 10 more runs required now. 2 hits away from victory. Can they finish it off in this over?
Here goes Zishan, 5th ball. And defended by Akarshit Gomel. A good ball, that one by Zishan. They only need 10 runs to win in the next 25 balls. Here we go, last ball of this over. This time a full toss and definitely out of the park. What a shot that one. Akarshit Gomel is still going guns a-blazing, and no ball signal by the umpire there.
Yeah, that one was bowled above the waist. That had salt the wound. Free hit to finish off the match. It was above the waist. It was a full toss delivery and easily put away. That was a freebie. With the kind of form he is in.
Can he finish it off in style? Akarshit Gomel. Here we go, last ball of this over. Free hit. And that's down the ground. And that's the end of the game.
So boundary to finish it off. What a knock this has been from Akarshit Gomel. He's batting on 61 of just 30 deliveries. Came into bat when the first wicket fell and batted with a strike rate of more than 200. Counter attack knock from him. And pretty easy, comfortable run chase in the end for Dallas Xforia Giants. Just 145 runs required and they managed to chase it down in 16 overs with 9 wickets remaining. So good knocks here from Smith Patel and Akarshit Gomel, helping them cross the line and get a couple of points for them. Get some points for them in this minor league cricket tournament. So that's it from the Musa Cricket Stadium for the day. It's Dallas Xforia Giants who win by 9 wickets. And we'll be back tomorrow with some new exciting games over the weekend. So it's me, Rahul Palnitkar, signing off here from Musa Cricket Stadium along with my co-commentator Saurabh Palnitkar. Comes Abul Raju, and what a shot straight away off the back foot into the gap, and a boundary to start off the innings. Raju again, a back of length delivery, looking to cut that one away outside edge, and that's gone. In comes Abul, this time flicked off his pads, and what timing on that. Ball is racing away towards the boundary. Oh, there's sloppy from the last ball of the over. This time goes over the top, fielder coming under the ball, and ball goes over.
Ball of this over. Here he goes. And that's a wonderful shot. There was no. And here he goes, Razali Dar.
It's the outside edge, running away towards the boundary, and beautiful shot. That what a shot! It was a full. This time a short delivery, latches onto the back foot. Fielder coming in and takes a good catch. First mention for a catch. No chance there. It went over his head towards long on, and first 6 there. As in comes Zishan. Just gone straight down the ground and easily cleared the fence. Strong both the batters. Last ball of the over coming up. And pulled away off the back foot. And that's gone for a 6.
On Dallas Xforia Giants. Here we go, second ball. And that's lofted in the air. Beautiful shot down the ground. Will definitely
and clears the boundary this time. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes down on one knee, and what a shot that. Another.
Here he comes. Third ball of this over.
What a shot that. Picked it up from his pads. And delivery. Has good pace on that one. Looking to cut that one away. Outside edge. And
go. Last ball of this over. This time a full toss. And definitely out of the park. What a last ball of this over. Free hit. And that's down the ground. And that's the end of the game.
So boundary to finish it off. What a knock this has been for